Okay, I'll share the video. Look.
For using Unix commands, so we have mentioned some of the important points. So let's just see that what are the things which we need to keep in mind while working with the Unix commands. The first thing is that all the Unix commands should always be entered in the small case letters. Then the next rule is that if you're using the combination of command and the switches, like in this example which we have taken, we have combined the command ls with the switches L. So here we need to keep a space between the command and the option. So ls space and the option. So or the switches. So ls space and the option. Now we go with the third rule. The third rule is that if you're using more than one switches, like here in this example, we have used the command ls again and two switches, the LNA. So you can combine the switches as we can see in this that we have combined the switches making it as L space minus AL. The next rule is that if you want to cancel the entire command, you can press the DEL key. So if you keep these rules in mind, it will be easy to work with the Unix commands. Now let's just see that to work with the to work with those commands. First thing is we need to log in into Unix. So to logging into Unix, the first thing which we need to keep in mind that the caps lock key should be off. And then you will get the login prompt where you can enter your username. At the password prompt, you can enter your password. And after that, you can press enter. In order to understand this concept, let's just move to Unix and see how we can log in into the Unix. Now you can see that we are in a login page of Unix where I have all.
See, this is a Ubuntu, as I say, how we use the operating system. So this is a one of Ubuntu clean operating system, which should be a like this. જેવી રીતે આપણી પાસે વિન્ડોઝ હોય તો એમાં આપણે પ્રોટેક્શન માટે પાસવર્ડ ને બધું નાખીએ ખબર જેવી રીતે પીસી ઓન કરે તો તેવી રીતે સેમ વસ્તુ છે ખાલી એની આપણી સ્ક્રીન થોડી અલગ દેખાય છે અને આની સ્ક્રીન થોડી અલગ છે એટલું ડિફરન્સ છે અધરવાઇઝ એનો યુઝ થોડો ડિફરન્સ છે બીકોઝ એ થોડીક ઓપરેટિંગ સિસ્ટમ અલગ છે.
Already entered my username GD. Now I'll enter my password. It is not displaying the password due to security reasons. So after typing the password, you can just press the enter key. Now we need to wait for some time. Now you can see that this page has opened the page. Now we'll go to the terminal. Just click on the terminal.
જેવી રીતે ઓપરેટિંગ સિસ્ટમ ઓપન કરે તેવી રીતે આપણામાં સ્ટાર્ટ બટન હોય રાઈટ તો એવી રીતે આનામાં સેમ આવું ડેસ્કટોપ ઉબન્ટુસ કે લિનક્સનું ઓપન થાય છે રાઈટ તો એના માટે સ્પેસિફિક ટર્મિનલ છે જે આપણે યુનિક્સ કમાન્ડ પરફોર્મ કરવાનું છે આપણે જ્યારે વિન્ડોઝ પર ટર્મિનલ જ્યારે બધા ઓફલાઈન ડાઉનલોડ કરે છે ને તો આવો સિમ્બોલ્સ આવે છે રાઈટ તો એને ટર્મિનલ કહેવાય છે.
A new terminal will open up where you can see your dollar prompt. So here you can type all your commands. So let's get started with working with some of the commands. So the first command which we are going to work is your cal command. Just press cal. So if you see the cal command displays your current month. So January and 2018. Now I want to check for some other month. So I can put cal 2 and let's say for 2017. So what is it going to display? It's going to display for the February month in the year 2017. So this is how you can use your
cal. This is cal function which is used for the calendar function, right? So કોઈ બી ટર્મિનલ ઓનલાઈન યુઝ કરો કે ઓફલાઈન યુઝ કરો કે ઉબન્ટુ તો આ સિન્ટેક્સ એની સેમ જ રહેશે આટલું શોર્ટકટ રીતે લખવાનું તો બધી જગ્યાએ સેમ રહેશે એટલે આ જે ટર્મિનલમાં જે સિન્ટેક્સ રીતે બતાવે છે કે જે રીતે ફંક્શન વર્ક કરીને બતાવે છે એ જ બધા ટર્મિનલમાં વર્ક કરે છે રાઈટ so this is actually Ubuntu how it works. So I'm going to show this
command. Now let's move to the second command called as date command. What does the date command do? The date command is used to display a current date and time. So you can see that it is displaying a current date and time. If you want to format, you can also format the date. So let's just see that how to format. I'll just give date and now here in this I'm going to give oops and plus sorry it should be plus okay after giving plus date we give the colon and give a space and the percent m and then percent d Okay, and then percent y, percent n. Okay, after giving this, just give a space and enter time. Okay, and then give a colon, and then we are going to give percent h, percent m, and percent s. Just close the quotes. So when we press enter, now you can see that we are able to see the date and time separately. So this is how you can format even your date. Now let's move to the next command called as banner. Banner is a command which is used to give a high resolution, whatever you want to type. Like if I give banner Unix, the Unix will be shown in the high resolution. So some of the flavors of Unix does not uh, support this. So I'll be showing that in the PPT how it shows in the high resolution. You can also redirect to your printer. Okay, this is how you can just press enter after giving banner and the which the text or whatever you want in your bold. Okay, or in your high resolution. Okay, now moving to the next command called as who command. You just type who command. What does the who command do? The who command is used to see who all are the users who are currently sharing your network. Because as we discussed in the first session, that Unix is a multi-user operating system. So many users may log in at the same time. So if you want to know that who all are the users who are currently sharing resources with you, you can use the who command to see who all are the users who have currently logged in. In my system, I'm the only user who have logged in, so it is showing only my details. But if there are more users who have who are connected, then you can see the information about what terminal they are connected and date and time and which they logged in. Okay. Now let's say that specifically you don't want to know about all the details. You just want to know information about yourself, then you can just type, you can be specific and type a command called as who am I, and let's press enter. So when you press who am I, you can see that it will just show the details of your login, that which terminal you have logged in and what date and time you have logged in. So this is how you can find the information about yourself, only specifically about yourself. Now there's another command called as password. So in this password, you can how password is a command by which you can change your passwords. Like if I say password and I press enter, you can see that it is asking for changing the password. So what was my password? It is going to change my Unix password. So you need to type the current and then it will ask you to the change one. This is how you can use some of the basic Unix commands. In the later sessions, we will be discussing more in details about the more advanced Unix commands. So let's just move. So just now we discussed about the cal command, which just a review of what we discussed, just used to display the current month's calendar. We also saw for the other months, and date was a command which was used to display a current date and time. That also we formatted and see. And then next command which I was talking about was the banner command. Banner command is used to print a high resolution text banner. So as I said that we can also redirect the output to the printer. How to redirect the output, that will be seen in other session. Some other session will be talking about redirections. So here we have just shown a banner command because many of the Unix flavors nowadays are not supporting. So you may not be able to work with banner if your uh, if your flavor is not supporting. So you can see how it displays the high banner as I have shown in this particular image. Okay. Now the next